we're going to work on using your right hand if you're a right thrower. If you're a lefty, you're using your left hand on the opposite lapel. Instead of grabbing the normal kumikata, okay, like instead of this, we're going to be grabbing this way. Right hand on the lapel and left hand on the sleeve, okay? And we're going to work about how to steer this guy around with it. We're going to work on using this right arm quite a bit, okay? And we're going to do, instead of, since it really does work a lot, that I found over the years, this kind of a combination of this grip here. If I use this grip on my right hand on his lapel, instead of grabbing like that here, now I can do this, but I generally have more room to work if I have a really longer grip, a lower grip down to here, okay? That way I can manipulate them better. And what's going to happen, and I'm going to have Derek demo here, we're going to start here from this grip, just kind of, I'm sugar-footing a bit with my right foot, my right hand, okay, we're going to establish the grip. What I want to do, I want to do a little tai sabaki action. I'm going to pull him to my power hand, my surite. So I'm going to pull him around this way, pop around this way, step around, just step all the way. Okay, step around this way, and now there are some things we can do. We can come into a seoi-nage, we can come into a tai otoshi, and we're going to do Ushimata also. Okay, so I'm going to have Derek show those a bit here, so you would do that. So let's do the first one, seoi-nage. And one thing, guys, when you're using this right hand, turn around so everybody, if you want to use his elbow to punch him on the chest and let him know he's being beaten up, or to manipulate him, to steer him with it, feel free to do that. What you want to do is your right hand, Derek's right hand, is going to be popped up. His elbow is generally going to be down and across, okay? He's kind of steering, he's steering him with that hand. That's why I call it the steering hand, okay? It's a directional hand, not just a power hand. It is a lot of power in it too. But that's what he's going to be doing with it, okay? Now what he's going to do is just move him around to his right, pop around to the right, and he just swing right in, seoi-nage. A lot of you guys, like Nick, you're a good knee drop guy, perfect for a knee drop. Same with you, TJ. You're good. So pop him around, right there, clean knee drop, seoi-nage. What you're doing, the tai sabaki, this partial circular action you're doing, not all the way around, but it's kind of partial, really sets them up. So you're kind of throwing them back into your hip, and there you go, you pop in, and there's the takedown, okay? And that's not a Morote seoi-nage, it's an eri, E-R-I, seoi-nage. It's the same side, 2-on-1 grip type seoi-nage. Now next we're going to do after that, we're going to be tai otoshi. A lot of you guys like tai otoshi too. So let's do that same grip, and we're going to pop them around the side, and set him up for a really nice tai otoshi. So it pops around the side, and sets, right? It's a natural, it's kind of a natural movement. It really sets your hand in strongly for that tai otoshi. Do it kind of slow, pop him around the side. Now see how that's, and now it's really important, pop out the way. That's why I say grab a little lower like he is. You've really got a lot more room to action, a lot of room to move down here in the hip area. And when he comes in nice, clean tai otoshi, okay? The third one we're going to do, and it's your choice, you want to do it. I want you to hit those two for sure. But let's do Uchimata. Some of you guys like Uchimata. It's a one-sided Uchimata, not one hand, one-sided Uchimata. So swing him around and just load him up for a nice, clean Uchimata. A lot of people don't think Uchimata is coming out of that grip. They think you've got to have that other side. You know, there are a lot of ways to do Uchimata from this grip or whatever. Not too many people think Uchimata is going to come out of here. So it's a good move. One more time. So watch it. Now, I can't stress enough, when you swing him around, that's what the steering hand is about, the power hand. You step him around to that tai sabaki action. Now see, that pops him in there. You don't have to do a whole lot of movement with your lower body when you do this, okay? All you have to do is just pop in and hit your Uchimata. It's a really clean entry into Uchimata too, okay? And the nice thing about it, when I'm doing it here, I'm not throwing my shoulder back if I do, you know, I'm a big tall guy. This really bothers me. I can't do the surikomi action back here very well, just because of my height. Okay, but this way, this allows me to really get that side. So it's a very powerful throw. So we're going to work on that series tonight, okay? We're going to work a few pointers here on your knee drop, the seoi-nage, when you do this, the same side grip, the 2-on-1 grip here. Okay, so what we're going to do, really more for the knee drop seoi-nage than the other throws like taiotoshi, uchimata. The right hand, your steering hand, your power hand here, your surite, when he brings around, so he pops around the side. Now, when he does this, he's going to curl this a lot, guys. And when he comes in, come on into your knee drop and I'll hold him up. So, see that? See it's got curled more? You get more power and you really tighten them up a lot more. So it's just kind of curling and he rolls it right over. It makes it rounder. It makes the knee drop seoi-nage rounder is what it does. Okay? So, one more time without me holding the poor guy. So, whoa, it's way around there. But the idea is the other two, the uchimata and the taiotoshi setups, you're going to have more of a set hand here, of an upright fist up, elbow down. Can you just do them? Well, you don't have to throw them. But when you come into your, say, your taiotoshi, move them around to the taiotoshi. Yeah, just move them around in position. So you move, and see, so you have it nice and set there. And that makes it more powerful in this particular throw. And if you come into the uchimata, the same thing here, it would be the same type of situation. But the seoi-nage, you want to be a little rounder, especially for the knee drop version, because you're going under his center of gravity. And you're rolling all the way over and right on top of it. So that's how you do it. It's a little bit different, but it's the same setup, but slightly different action with that power hand, that surite, that steering hand. Okay? Let's keep drilling. Now, we've been working the 2-on-1 side here. I don't know what it's called, just the 2-on-1, because my right hand's on his right lapel, my left hand is on his right sleeve, and again low. Okay, we have been working, pulling him into my power hand and my surite, my lifting hand here. And that's a very powerful movement in the taisabaki, the circular body movement action. So when I'm doing it here like this, I'll be doing it here, and we've been doing seoi-nage, uchimata. You can do a lot of throws from here, taiotoshi. But now we're going to change the direction. You know, the taisabaki can go the other way too. Okay, and I think you'll like this. It's going to be very strong osotogari from here. Again, you can do many throws from this situation. We're just choosing osotogari tonight. Okay, so what's going to be is like this in the setup up here. So sitting there. Now, instead of pulling to my right, my power hand, my steering hand, I'm going to pull in my sleeve hand. This is the hikite, the pulling hand. Okay, so here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to move him just. He's not going to go very far. Just a little bit. Basically, he's going to kind of go in front of me. So if I'm kind of sure footing here, right foot, right hand here, and I'm just going to pop him this direction. See, I got him that direction. So I've done. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up my hands. This is really important. Pop out here. It really helps. Okay? And I'm going to step across and hit osotogari across the body. Okay? Very powerful osotogari. This is the kind of thing that you will flatten. Okay? You do movement. So watch the movement. We're going to pull toward this hand. This is the sleeve hand, the hikite. He's going to spin him in that direction, so spin him around. And then when he comes across, to step across, just pile driver osotogari. And that stepping movement, this is why we say good kazushi, or good balancing, controlling the balance, breaking the balance, relies on good movement. And here is a classic example of this. This is how judo works. Sambo, whatever it is. So when he comes in, when he pulls this way, he doesn't make it too big of a move. He just kind of pops around just a little bit. It moves as he needs to. See that little back step? That's all he needed to do. But now he's popping there. He's starting to set his power hand here, his steering hand, fist up, elbow down, right in the crook of that shoulder there. Now he's with his foot, he's going to step sideways. See that? And now he's in position to come in that really very powerful osotogari. Don't kill him, but there. It's you're literally turning him into it. So this is the movement. This is taisabaki movement. Taisabaki means a circular movement, or turning him, body management, body movement in a circular direction. Okay, one of the basic ways to turn a person. And this is it. This really is a good example of it. So we worked on pulling him into your power hand or your surite. Now let's, or your steering hand. Now let's work on your sleeve hand, your hikite. Okay, you're pulling him. One more time, and then we'll let you practice, because it's a great setup. So pop, step. There you go, Osotogari.